Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Love Queendom. This is a space of love and joy and peace and abundance and all the good things. And here at The Love Queendom, we talk about spiritual ascension and how to create your own reality. And on today's episode, I want to talk about how controlling your reality consciously is akin to lucid dreaming. Now, if you don't know what lucid dreaming is basically when you're sleeping and you're having a dream, and you're aware that you're sleeping and you're having a dream, but you are consciously able to control the dream while you're in it. Meaning that you can do things in the dream that you may not necessarily be able to do in real life, like fly or maybe have certain experiences or whatever, right? Now, some people are really good at lucid dreaming. They've sort of developed this skill and have a proficiency with it. I'm someone who has had moments where I have been able to lucid dream, but I definitely wouldn't consider myself someone to be proficient at lucid dreaming. And, to be quite honest with you, I don't necessarily feel as though developing my skill with lucid dreaming is something I'm particularly interested in. I'm more interested in controlling my waking reality. But nonetheless, it is a skill that you can develop. And from a spiritual perspective, I can see some benefit with knowing how to lucid dream, only because it sort of symbolizes a greater level of mastery and control over your mind. And also remember that all of the images and experiences that you have in your mind, whether you're sleeping or awake, these things produce emotions, which produce an energy, which can kind of like imprint on your vessel and put you in an energy that's either positive or negative to create your reality. And also, if you're able to control your dreams, you can impress these dreams on your subconscious mind, which basically tells your subconscious mind, this is what I want to experience in my physical reality. And it can go about doing the thinking and the processing for you in order to create and unfold that manifestation for you in a more effortless way. So these are just some of the benefits that I think of when it comes to lucid dreaming. Now, when it comes to our real waking lives, knowing how to control your reality with your mind is basically the same thing as having a lucid dream. Why? Because most of us identify ourselves and who we are with our physical body. This is who we believe ourselves to be, not knowing and not understanding that you are actually an infinite spirit that is animating your body and that has the power to control your body and the experiences that your body is having. So when you are unconscious to this knowledge, you're just going about your life thinking that you have no power, thinking that the things that are happening to you are sort of just random and out of your control. But once you quote and unquote, wake up and understand and really gain the perspective and the perception in your mind that this physical reality is basically a dream, that consciousness is dreaming, my spirit is experiencing, and I come into this dream not realizing and not knowing that it's a dream, but there are moments in your life that are designed to wake you up to the fact that you're actually having a dream so that you can control it. Because obviously you can't eject from this dream, which is the physical reality, until you die, right? So the ideal situation is for you to come to a knowing at some point in your life that this is actually a dream. This physical reality is not permanent. It's not the true reality. It's just a temporary space to have experiences, to learn things, to create things, to do things, right? And so once you wake up and you realize, wow, my spirit is actually in my body having this physical experience. I can see the illusory nature of all of this. And then you start learning how to control it. You're basically having a lucid dream. And remember, when you're lucid dreaming, you can do things in your dream that you wouldn't be able to do if you weren't consciously aware that you were dreaming, right? And it's the same thing in real life. When you awaken to your spiritual nature and you understand, I can control this, then you can start doing things in real life that you wouldn't have been able to do if you weren't aware that you could actually consciously control all of the outcomes of your life, right? So that's why consciously controlling your reality is like having a lucid dream. And as I mentioned, coming into this knowing, coming into this awareness, it happens for people in different ways. For me, I had a twin flame spiritual awakening. For other people, it happens to them through maybe the death of a loved one, maybe issues in their career, sickness. A lot of times these are painful experiences because you need to go through things that sort of shake your spirit out of your body, for you to know that it's there. And then that's when it clicks for you and you realize oh my gosh, there's more to this. There are more layers to my being. What is that? How do I control this? How do I understand this? And, then you begin to restabilize yourself, understand how to drive the car, so that you don't run into these same kind of crashes that woke you up. And then life is meant to unfold more blissfully from that point on, because now you are able to carry out the will of the divine, because your spirit is awake and it knows what it's here to do. And even if your purposes for coming into earth are not to do divine spiritual work, maybe for you it's just to have a more happy and fulfilling life. And that's fine as well. But the point is, whatever it is that you desire to experience most in your life, once you awaken, the steps to be able to create that begin to be revealed to you. And then you start learning how to use your mental and spiritual power to unfold events in your life, as opposed to just trying hard to fight against your energy and thinking that the world outside of you has power over you. So hopefully this episode was helpful to you all. Please feel free to leave questions, comments if you're watching on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next episode.